맨날 옷 입고 자고 있어.
A new letter.
왕따 게임은 약간 그냥 내 하고 싶을 때 하는 게임이고, 이게 원래 이런 게임들이 이제 주력 게임들인데.
Gilbert, are you well? I am, but I wish I could have risen to the challenge put before us, instead of just hiding here in the Longhouse.
You were exactly where you needed to be, defending the people and yourself.
I know.
Our forces outside were sufficient, and your father would have many unkind words for me if anything had happened to you.
I know. I only wish my father's long shadow didn't darken my prospects here. I want to learn from you, not watch you.
I have no doubt. Next time, then.
그리고 왕따 게임 계속하면 암 걸릴 것 같음. 그래, 보자.
I want to see the alliance map.
어디를 좀 동맹하면 좋겠노? 이스트 앵글리아.
Those Dane invaders. They came from East Anglia, is that right?
Yes. Dane
잘 자요.
invaders to serve a man
고생했어요.
called Rued. He seems to be
미역국하고
sowing discord among Saxons
좀
and
줘요.
friendly Danes alike. Years ago, the sons of Ragnar hoped to pacify the land. They appointed a steward named Finnir to find a suitable Saxon king. But the kingdom has fallen into ruins since, with no king and violent raiders ravaging what little peace remains. I suggest you make for East Anglia and find out what their steward is doing wrong.
오케이. 여기도 같은 편 만들어가
I'll make the trip east,
오겠습니다.
then. Speak to this Finnir myself.
A good plan.
Rest assured, Eivor, the settlement is in safe hands.
말싸움꾼인가 보네.
What's happening?
Finnir?
No, not unless Halfdan sent you.
Whoever you are, I want to know why there's no king on East Anglia's throne.
Because the man in question ain't been married yet. Once he is, East Anglia will have its king. And little else.
Which man?
You know, stranger, you interrupted a beautiful dream. I was sailing through Helheim, drifting on a ship of fire.
Dreams of death often run ahead of the real thing.
Oh, wouldn't that be a burden off my shoulders? What business have you with the backwater king, anyway?
Danes from here attacked my clan. I want to know why, and how to make sure it never happens again.
Ah, that would be Rued's clan. They killed the last man I put here, Athelstan. I suspect they'll do the same to our next monarch.
A Dane who can't keep the Danes in line. Not much of a steward, are you?
If I knew how, I'd have rid our lands of them long ago. Rued's clan plagues us all, Dane and Saxon alike.
You are the sorriest soldier I've met in this country. Kick your king in the arse and fight back!
He needs more than a kicking. He's got nothing he should have to win this fight. No courage, no army, no charisma. If he
앉으면
wants to
죽을
live
텐데
longer than
누가
a
앉겠노?
season, he'll need the backing of his bride's family, which he hasn't. They loathe the maggot.
Who is he, your King Maggot?
Oswald of Elmenham. He was King Edmund's counsel before the invasions. And like it or not, he's the last Saxon noble with any sway.
Why not crown a Dane instead?
Halfdan Jarl made it clear. He wants a Saxon king married to a Dane, for a greater show of unity. But Oswald's not the sort of man you'd chase into battle with a grin. He's soft, and the settled Danes don't trust him.
Where is he now? I'll get the measure of him, see what I can do.
You just missed him. He's headed for Elmenham just now, pleading once again for peace. If you go by the north gates and along the road, you may catch him.
Such exquisite fletchings. They rushed in like wolves, killing and burning as they went.
It wasn't I built myself a home here. Rued's clan attacked us as well.
Oh, how nice to have a home to speak of, man. Mine was burnt to the ground years ago. And by whom, I wonder?
Please, all of you, be we Dane or Saxon, we all want the same peace. With land to till and home to keep. Without fear of Rued's violence.
Till they break the peace with another bleeding raid.
Nonsense. Their homes are here now. Same as ours, our futures run together, not apart.
So what are these Danes attacking us, eh? What will you do about them?
When I'm king... When I am your king, I'll set things right.
You will be king when I'm a flying troll.
I'm Eivor of the Raven clan. Are you Oswald?
I am. You're not here to kill me, are you?
I'm not in the habit of killing kings, but I do like meeting them.
I am Oswald, yes. For as long as I can hold out.
So what happened here, Oswald?
A clan, led by a Dane called Rued, attacked this morning. They've been sacking farms and hamlets across East Anglia for some time now, growing more brazen by the day.
Do they know this is Halfdan's land?
They must. They just don't care.
Their chaos has touched my home as well, and I'm here to see that it doesn't happen again. Lately, I've come to learn that you are the hook that all hopes hang upon. As king, you could unite all the Saxons and friendly Danes.
A minor weight to bear, isn't it?
Who else, if not a king, should bear it?
Travel with me, Eivor. We can discuss my tenuous future on the road home.
What begs your attention in Elmenham?
Wedding preparations.
못할 것
Elman is on guard as
없는
we ready my marriage to the Dane woman Valdis. She's a cousin of Halfdan's.
Good. A well-matched
고민 안
marriage
없지.
will forge a strong alliance. So what's the holdup?
No, hold up. I don't yet have permission to marry Valdis. Her brothers don't approve of me. Slow down. Something is not quite right here.
Hold. There's smoke ahead.
That's Beatley. It could be the same men who
I
attacked at
should
the
not be
walls.
seen in this area.
No, you dead! Dead! Kill!
That should be the last of these big-faced cowards. Oswald will be relieved to know of this. Rued's clan. They left none alive.
God rest their souls. I'm needed at home to make yet another fruitless attempt to impress my betrothed's family.
Show more grit than you're showing me now, and they may start to like you.
Yes, sorry, I'm just shaken. If you joined us at dinner, that might ease their minds a touch. Think about it. My doors are open to you.
일단은
I'd be
식사를 한번
happy to
같이 하는
join
걸로.
you. Tell me when and where.
Wonderful. Visit us in Elmham whenever you have time.
It's worse here than I feared.
같이 가는 것보다는 혼자 가는 게 처음엔 나을 수도 있어요.
Lords, ladies, this is a day of peace and fraternity. I asked you here to Elmenham to offer my thanks and extend my generosity. Finir, our steward, to our guests of honor, Brothir and Brodir, and to my lovely bride-to-be, Valdis.
You get to plow our sister because Halfdan commands it. But you won't drag us into bed with you hear?
Brodir,
The last Saxon king we backed wasn't half as mushy as you, and we lost 150 men protecting his maggoty arse.
If you're going to be rude, then I must ask you to leave. This is my home. I won't be insulted here.
Is that why you've come? To back this Thane who smells of goat shit and cheap pebbles?
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Do I bore you, wolf-kissed?
I'm here to protect my clan. If that means helping your king secure his throne, well, so be it.
You'd be safer crowning the throne. It's made of less wood than, this one.
We'd all be safer if you had the stones to stand up to Rued's clan. Between the pair of you, I can't see a single nugget.
You watch your tongue, wolf-kissed, or you'll find it freed of your face!
So easily wounded by words. Imagine the ruin my axe would inflict on your flaccid ego.
My flaccid what?
Please stop this!
You heard me.
That's it!
She called us flaccid!
Limp, weak, soft.
Ridiculous! Absurd!
Brothers, stop this or I'll have some of your asses.
Calm yourselves!
Stop! All of you! That's enough fun for tonight.
If that's all you've got, it's little wonder East Anglia's in the state it is.
You are weak, sheep herder. Your Norse friend here can't change that. We are better off without a king.
Well, that's me done.
I think I prefer dream nonsense to these alehouse brawls.
What a waste of time and good mead. These brothers will never back me in my claim.
This dance is just beginning, Oswald. Get some rest. You'll need your energy.
And will I see you in the morning? We have much to discuss, I think.
I will find a place to lay my head.
And Eivor, if you can help me right this situation, you'll have a strong alliance with East Anglia. That much, I promise.
아직은 조금 캐파가 작아 보이죠.
Seems Oswald has set out for the day. I should have a word with him.
Ah, good morning. Up bright and early.
You can labor like a thrall, but you're no good with feasts. Not a good start for a king.
No, indeed. I find a solitary comfort in my menial labors. Not something a king should admit to, I suppose.
The brothers shamed you at dinner. It's your duty to answer their insults. Don't let the matter lay unresolved.
Oh, it was a petty row with henhouse wolves. I'd sooner answer the moo of a cow than worry about their insults. I have a wedding to plan and a kingdom to save. I haven't time to suffer fools.
They betrayed your hospitality, Oswald. Where I'm from, that's a grave insult.
Well, well, here's the mud-soaked Saxon who's been taxing my patience.
Steward Finir. I know I failed to impress at dinner yesterday eve, but fear not, the Danes will come around in time.
You stake claim to the throne, you dazed dog with no bone. If Lord Halfdan were here, he'd squeeze ale from a stone. Yelling, Finner, my drenger, stick this cur in the ground.
All mewling and spitting, here's Finir the hound. He has bark, but no bite. Just a puppy I've found.
What just happened?
That is flighting, Oswald. Using rhyme and rhythm to lay a man flat. Try it. Match his verse.
There's no man you can lead, you dunce of the thirds.
A glutton you are. Just stop eating your words.
Not bad. Not bad.
He's got the wit of a boar, so when he insults you, make him feel stupid.
When I'm done with you, cur, you'll be raven flock food.
But your brain's soaked in mead and your...
Head's made of wood.
Wood! Head's made of wood!
Under all that tough posturing is a sniveling boy, so dig deep. When he brags, take a jab at his manhood.
I've sailed squalls and north winds. You, not even a breeze.
But the winds that you sail...
Blow between both your knees.
Blow between both your... Oh, you mean farting?
He's an ugly puss, so when he brags, hit him back with something about his looks.
I hail from the north, where the winters are season.
But you're foul.
좋은 거 가리킨다.
You're a...
Plague-ridden lesion.
Oh, yes, that's very good. Plague-ridden lesion.
Oswald, my boy, you're useless without your raven. This one's wrong for the throne. He's too soft and too tame.
Hit him back and make it personal. Attack his mother.
When you crawled from the womb, you were ugly and lame. Your poor mother, she fainted away from the shame.
Well spoken. Before sword clash and blood flow, we destroy our enemies with well-timed words.
You have a talent for verse, I'll give you that. But how long will that
옛날부터
silver tongue hold up against an iron axe?
엄마, 부모님 안부를 물어보는 건 여전했구만.
Let's find out, Finir. I challenge you to a home gang.
You don't mean that, Oswald.
That's a fight to settle disputes, no? A home gang.
A fight to the death, yes.
Let's talk it out, then.
Too late. The challenge has been made. But a fight against Finir wouldn't be anything to boast about. You'll fight me.
Hold on, this is...
That said, I shouldn't be seen killing a Saxon in the streets of Elmenham.
There's a nice islet downriver, near Seahenge. The water will wash the blood clean away.
Prepare the square, and we'll meet you there. I hope you're ready.
I have to be. Just give me a moment to mentally prepare.
Do not make us wait long. It would not be kingly.
What do you think you're doing? You made it. Now tussle with care, and go easy on our future king. Done.
You've still got the touch for drawing a square.
I've been in East Anglia many summers now, but I'd always be a Dane.
Must we do this, Eivor?
Strength and courage are always a boon, Oswald. You'll need both if you want the Danes to accept you as king.
True strength comes from resolve, Eivor. It speaks to us, a stern voice from within.
I've never heard of talking guts, but a swift axe would silence that inner voice in seconds. You must be prepared.
Wait, you're unarmed?
Just do your best, I'll be fine. We'll forge a king out of you yet. Don't hold back. You felt that one?
I'm still here. Oh, was that too hard?
It was a good strike. Keep going.
You expect the Danes to follow this pork belly?
I'm still breathing, aren't I?
Show me what you can do, Saxon.
I'll do what I need to do.
king at this rate. Is this the best East Anglia has to offer?
Yes, and I'll prove it. Come on, fight.
오케이. 원래 맞다 보면 정신 차린다.
Finish this, Eivor! Eivor is the victor. But you've shown us something, Oswald.
Stay down, Oswald. That's enough.
I will not stay down!
You fought bravely. Not with great skill, but with spirit and courage. Always push back with everything you have, even if you have to get dirty, even if you must break the rules. Because there are no rules. Not if you answer a challenge head on. That's where honor lies.
Not winning the fight, but living through it.
A seaside brawl won't change the brothers' minds. Oswald must show results. Redress old wrongs. Fight back against Rued and his men.
The raiders who attacked Beatley have a camp down the coast. The sooner we remove them, the better.
That would go a long way to building you up. And if you brought gifts for the brothers, spoils from the raid, they'd be in your debt.
Time to wet your blade, Oswald.
그러니까 그치 대인족은 대인족만의 그런 게 있고 이제 저쪽은 저쪽만의 이제 룰이 그게 있으니 느낌이 있으니 맞긴 맞지.
No one has been willing to take a stand against Rued's clan before. We're a kingdom of farmers and merchants.
Even farmers and merchants can fight when led by the right person.
I hope your faith in pig farmers is not misplaced, Abel.
There is work to do, yes, but we will...
I must be careful now.
No shame in being patient.
아하이 참나.
Try the offside lead.
Have to repair that.
Thank you. It is much appreciated.
Hey, brother!
된다.
That'll do nicely.
Find something?
There's a crate of hack silver here. More than enough to make everyone happy.
We'll take it to the ship.
A hard-won fight.
The first of many, Oswald. Have you the will to keep it up?
This is my gift to the brothers. I have more than enough wealth in Elmham to widen their eyes, but this will be a symbol of my commitment to our fight.
It's a good start. Take what riches you find to Norwich, then send for the brothers. I'll meet you there.
That's silver, livestock, and a trophy from our slain enemy. What?
No battle-dented Dane would ever follow this lump of lord into battle. I don't care how many shields he brings me.
You mean to say you refuse my gifts, broder?
I don't have time for this.
It's a generous offering, brother. You'd be a fool to turn your back.
Refuse this and your shame will stain the name of your sons and their sons beyond.
Stay out of this, wolf-kissed.
Take the gift. We have bigger problems.
One of Rued's men.
Aye. Sniffing around the outer walls, looking for an easy way to slip a few dozen men inside.
If there's one scout, there will be more. Something you might have learned if you kept him alive.
I was passing water when he surprised me. It was either him or my plow sword.
Where did you find this one?
Just outside the Northwich walls, by the water's edge.
They will be looking for points of entry to sneak a herd of raiders through.
Jesus. Find another scout. We'll question him.
I'll look around. The rest of you stay here and out of sight. If I find anyone suspicious, I'll bring him here.
Rued scouts would be camped near their boats outside the city walls. One of them will talk.
Wait! What are you doing? I'm just a pig farmer.
Stay down, muckworm. I have some friends who'd like to speak with you.
Put me down! I tell you, I'm a cow farmer. Let me go, Dane.
You said you were a pig farmer just moments ago.
It is not beyond reason. I tend to many livestock.
You are as Dane as I am. Save your breath, liar.
Did Rued send you too? Speak now, and you may live to see tomorrow.
Arger swine.
패. 맨날 침 뱉어.
That won't make you any friends here.
A scolding like that is a mortal offense, boy. I'd kill the bastard. Don't give him time to act again.
I'll ask once more. Why were you lurking around Norwich's walls?
I came to pay my respects, Lord. To Oswald, the whimpering Saxon ergi of East Anglia.
I could do that all day, you drooling blood bladder. Only give me a reason.
Lick my dunghole.
Here's the tongue I use for licking. How does it feel against your ass?
When the braziers lit at Dunwich, Rued and his men will rally. They mean to attack Northwich by its weakest wall. You English Danes are soft as butter now. Rued sends his blessing, lady. He'll see you again very soon.
He may still be of value to us if he...
헐.
Any man who questions your courage and feels no shame, that's your answer.
I will not have blood spilt needlessly in my kingdom. This has to end.
Alive, this man was a risk.
Valdis, this man spoke as if he knew you.
Rued was my husband.
Your husband? You're married already?
I was. We've been apart for 5 summers. I never expected to see him here, and I never wanted to.
East Anglia's prosperity depends on our safety and unity. With Rued's clan stomping around, neither is possible. I must speak with him myself, man to man. There's no place for him in East Anglia.
He must hear it from me.
Right. I'll start looking for a new king tomorrow. It was good to know you, Lord.
Rued will eat your lungs for supper, Oswald. Steer clear of him.
If I'm to be a worthy king, I must meet the man who bedevils us. I'll light the brazier at Dunwich and face him when he comes.
You sure you want to do this? Meeting Rued in the open comes with many risks.
It's the only way. We must face him head on, and we cannot waver.
Come, Oswald. We make for Dunwich.
And of course I will see the lot of you there as well. Else the songs of your cowardice will ring out over the generations. I'm sure you're heading to Dunwich any moment.
We'll be there, Eivor.
You don't speak for us, steward.
Need I remind you, Wax, what Halfdan will do with us if East Anglia falls into Rued's hands?
약간 눈에 가신데.
Eivor, you made it.
Dunwich. Rued's men tore through it.
Thor lends me strength.
Dunwich.
그렇죠. 서울 사람들 경기도로 왔다가.
I'll light it.
아, 맞아요. 약간 그런 루트인 것
Ruther,
같더라고요.
Valdis and I will scout the dock. Make sure there are no surprises.
Oswald and I will hold here until the brazier is lit.
The front gate is heavily guarded. You'll not be walking in.
I'll find my own way.
We'll be watching you back.
정면으로 들어가? 진짜? 레알?
Dunwich. Now to clear out Rued's men and light that brazier.
아마 2단계를 안 풀 것 같아요. 지금 한번 풀었다가 이렇게 됐으니까 안 풀 것 같은 느낌이 들어요.
Take point!
조심을 해야지. 해줄 부분 좋은데.
That's the last of them. Once the brazier is lit, the rest of Rued's men should arrive.
나도 어떻게 살았는지 모르겠어. 불붙였다. 들어오이라. 아니 혼자 들어가서 다 쓸고 있어. 이게 바로 어쌔신 크리드입니다.
Odin gives me a bargain. A few dead men at my feet in exchange for a ripe East Anglia, and my wife returned. What a day! You. I don't know you.
I am Eivor of the Raven Clan, the clan your men attacked before I fed them to the crows.
그냥 처음부터 은신이 안 돼요. 너무 잘 보여.
Why would I call you now, after 5 happy years away from your stinking balls?
I called you Rued.
You? Oswald, the hopeful king of East Anglia?
And Valdis's husband-to-be.
냄새나는 거시기를 5년 동안 안 봐도
East
좋았다는데.
Anglia is strong with Saxons and Danes united. It will not fall to raiders.
아, 은신이 있는데 잘 안 돼요. 그리고 이벤트가 일어날 때마다 전쟁을 해요.
After coming all this way?
You'll have my weight in silver. And an abundance of livestock and grain.
I've taken 10 times that already. What's the real prize? I'll make you an offer, Pigfoot. A home gang, just you and me, for the future of your kingdom.
I accept. I accept. A fight to the death.
East Anglia's the prize. Let it be heard. The hazel is laid. The square is made.
야,
You
너
see a
뭐?
chance. Lead Valdis and the brothers to safety. They must not fight today. East Anglia needs them.
Let me be your champion.
No. He called on me.
Whenever you're ready, King of Sheepshead. I'm ready.
야, 너 못 싸우잖아. 아, 따마. 어이구.
Now the Saxon king has bent the knee.
지금 레벨 18짜리가 3짜리 지금 양항하고 있죠.
Call me king before I got you. Fighting dirty, are you?
아이고.
King Rued commands you to die!
Oswald!
Call me king!
오. 야, 근성있다요.
Go now!
자, 이렇게 이벤트가 일어나면 그냥 싸워야 돼요. 말이 안 돼. 이거 암살이 없지, 이거는 뭐. 아, 워리어 크리드. 오케이. 아유. 이렇게 하고 유유히 나가는 게 어쌔신 크리드입니다. 아니요, 엑스컴 안 해봤어요. 엑스캠 재밌다던데. 그 외계인하고 뭐 하는 거라던데. 뭐 아직 안 온 애가 있어서 그런가. 빨리 온나, 빨리 온나. 아, 빨리. 니 때문에 늦었다. 빨리 뛰어온나. 빠져가지고.
They're breaking off.
They've given up for now.
근데 저 정도 높이에서 물에 떨어지면 안 죽어요.
That puts some distance between us. We can rest a moment.
By Thor, he fought well. Raging like a bonfire.
We should go back.
그렇죠. 이제 요런 데 이제 막 상처 다 입지 막. 저 거북손 이런 거에 막 끌켜갖고. 맞아요.
Oswald may have survived. Rued as well.
It's possible.
Rued's men will press the advantage. We must be ready when they attack.
We'll go to Norwich. Meet me there when you can.
왔네? 갔더만.
He died a hero, there's no doubt. If his god won't take him, Odin's sword women will.
오스왈드의 그 행동 때문에 얘네들이 약간 조금 뭉칠 수 있는 계기를 만들어줬구나. 좋았다. 고생했다, 오스왈드.
Elmenham will not recover. None of us will.
야야. 아, 갑자기 도끼 들어서 내한테 그러는 줄 알았어. 내가 좀 괴롭히기 이런 소리. 갑자기 내한테 그러는 줄 알았다고 이 자스가. 이 장면이 있기 때문에 어쌔신 크리드라고 할 수 있는 겁니다.
Yeah!
Oswald is dead! Oswald is dead! We mourn the loss of our future king and hope for East Anglia.
Another king lost, Abel.
Stop washing your face with mead.
How can I face Halfdan Jarl now? I failed him again.
저 사람이 왕으로 앉힌 사람마다 지금 죽었어요. 지금 두 번째 왕이 죽었어요.
You have not failed him. Ruud's clan is badly weakened. We can still cure what ails these lands.
What Danes would risk their asses now? Oswald was the last with even a scrap of courage.
We can take the battle to what remains of Ruud's clan, before they hit back.
Easier said than done. His men are holed up in Borg Castle, a fortress on the sea.
On the sea? Then it must have a harbor.
It does. Guarded by a gate of hefty iron, held in place by timber spikes, difficult to force open.
Timber burns.
It does, but how do we reach it?
We rig your ship with oil at her front, and sail it ablaze at the gate.
They would see us coming, long before we reached the walls.
We raise a beard, an army of East Anglia's farmers. Throw them at the front gate as a distraction.
Saxons willing to die for a bunch of Danes? It's a stretch.
It can work, Finir. If they fight in Oswald's name, that is all the courage they will need. You there! Did you hear of Thane Oswald's fate?
Aye, we did. He dragged Ruud to the bowels of Elba, Dane devil.
Ruud may be gone, but his clan still plagues East Anglia.
그렇지.
Would you join
오스왈드의
us to
죽음이
rid your kingdom of his
이
dogs?
대인족하고 섹슨족을
Anything. Two eager Saxons is not yet defeated. But you may be right.
합치게 만드는 어떤
I can ride to Elmenham and muster what remains of
시발점이 되긴
Oswald's
했네.
men there. But who else would join us?
The Reeve of Faithful,
롤
Winston. He's a bit
아마
barnacle.
롤은 안
He
할
would
것
fight
같아요.
to the death for this land.
We can assemble a forward camp at the ruins north of Burr Castle.
Ride with me, Finir. Let's pay this Reeve a visit.
맞아. 왕자의 게임도 이렇게 만들면 좋을 것 같긴 한데.
Hope is a scarce word in this kingdom.
Maybe so, but I would rather hold on to something, anything, than ride with empty hands.
이 타고 가야 돼, 임마. 타, 임마. 타라, 임마. 하!
If Ruud's clan continues to roam this kingdom unchecked, the people of
아,
East Anglia will
이거는
be as ravaged as
이벤트로
these lands.
제공해주는 거라서
And where do we find ourselves? Riding into defense.
저 밑에
To
스태미나가 안 달아요.
you gave them, Finir.
되게 빨리 달리면서 스태미나가 안 달아.
task to find them a king, not
간지는 나는데 스태미나가 너무 빨리 달아 늑대.
Oswald wasn't crowned yet, nor was he married.
체력이 개체력이야.
Work yet to do.
Right. No need to remind me how far I fell short.
Watch your back. Ruud's clan may still be nearby.
Theobald, just ahead.
Wood smoke and ash. Ruud's men have been here. Watch your back. Ruud's clan may still be nearby.
Everything is gone, Reeve. Everything.
Ah, my friend, we will rebuild. You have a will of iron coming here, knowing your kind did all this.
Ruud's clan is your enemy, not me. I come on behalf of the late Oswald of Elmenham.
You're still a Dane from top to two. It's your meddling that led to Oswald's death. Leaving our
저놈의 종족 타령은
Oswald
그렇지.
died defending East Anglia, defending you. Will you not do the same?
What? Die in defense of a lost cause? I have problems of my own.
East Anglia will fall if Ruud's clan is not defeated.
쓰레기네.
Fight with me to drive them off, for Oswald and your kinsmen.
Pretty words, Dane. But the men of Theovard have their own battles to fight.
저 싸가지.
If you need an
이래서
axe,
죽어봐야
I'm standing
개죽음이라니까.
There's a village to the east, Kingsbury. It was taken by Rued's men a fortnight ago. And I'll not rest until it's back in our hands.
Let me and my raiders take the village. Save your strength, and join us for the fight to come.
Bold offer. If you do as you promise, the pikes at Theavard will be yours.
뒤치다거리 하다가 볼을 다 본다 진짜.
Follow when you can.
I will see you there.
Kingsbury's church has a great horn atop its steeple. If you manage the task, blow it, and I'll know you kept your word.
조금만 기다려봐라. 금방 부를 테니까. 니는 뭐하러? 아, 얘네들만 죽이면 되는 거였어, 사실은? 내가 봤을 때 딱 그런 느낌인데?
Time to sound the horn and signal victory.
이게 교회 맞죠? 내가 봤을 때 교회 아닌 것처럼 보이긴 하는데. 올라가자. 약간 어깨동무 해줘야 돼. 웃어라고 할 때. 야. 웃어라. 새끼가 말이야. 사람 지나간다. 웃어. 오. 오. 코로나 걸릴까봐 방금 딱 닦고 부는 거 봤어? 야, 요새 코로나 무섭더만. 여기도 코로나를 다 준비하는구만.
The Reeve has come to join me. Let's hope his promise holds.
The horn! It's been so long since I've heard...
I held to my oath, Reeve. I hope you will honor yours.
My promise holds, aye. Theovard will join you in the fight against Rued's clan.
With your aid, we may yet save East Anglia.
In past times, that horn was used to muster fyrds all across our land. You may find others who have warmed to its call.
Good. Whatever willing men you find, rally them soon at the ruins north of Burt Castle.
오케이. 우리 팀 하나 만들었다.
That horn came from Elmenham. Baldist must have got to them.
The brothers' fleet, gathered and ready.
What's that? Can we
do this?
야.
Finally, put my long shoes to use again. I was tired.
Keep it under control!
Eivor! Word of your actions in Thay. Men are pouring in from across East Anglia, and our ships stand ready.
Theodward's Reeve is with us. His men will be here soon.
More than his, the Kingsbury horn has inspired men all across this kingdom. We will have the army we need.
야.
It seems Oswald got what he wanted in the end. Saxon and Dane united in common cause.
좀 안타깝긴 한데 오스왈드가 죽어서 시작점이 된 건 맞네.
Forces will be ready soon. Are you ready to start the assault?
학살의 시간이가. 오케이.
Our target is Burt Castle, said to be impenetrable.
Good. Let them have their false confidence.
By cover of night, Baldus will lead the field at the front gates. With Rued's men distracted, our forces move.
다 죽여가지고 양쪽으로 이렇게 피가 다 묻어 있는 거 보이죠? 성에 있는 사람을 다 죽이면은 저렇게 피가 흐르는 거지.
Men cannot be allowed to dig in further. Your longship, is she ready?
She awaits her own special glory.
이야. 섹슨족 의리 있다이. 오스월드를 기릴 거냐.
For a long time you lived in fear. Your houses razed, your fields scorched. Now your chance has come. Fight to be free of this pain. Fight to be free of fear.
Freedom!
프리덤! 그렇지, 프리덤.
Today we rid East Anglia of Rued's clan.
자, 모두 이태원으로 가자고. 프리덤이다. 방금 뿔피리 불 때 잘 닦았기 때문에 괜찮음.
Eivor!
야, 전쟁 물자 준비. 이 게임 하면서 이쁜 여자를 한 번도 본 적이 없어.
You remember the dream I spoke of?
You sailed through Helheim on a ship of fire.
Here, it may come to pass.
Dreams, life, maybe they are one and the same.
게임의 깨짜를 모르는 거죠. 어떻게 게임이 여성을 안 보고 할 수 있단 말인가.
Tonight I ride the flaming sea steed, rushing for the spear den. A watcher alight on water's wake. Another glory I will keep. Ready yourselves. Rued's shit stains will see us coming.
개자식들한테 보여줄 때다. 그렇지.
Spotted!
Steady! Hold course!
Ready yourselves to brace, men! We bring Helheim to our enemies! How nice! They greet us with some of their own from the air! Arrows! Brace! Odin's help! The sword maidens take them swiftly.
야, 진짜. 파이어 에로! 도시 하나도 불에 안 타는 거 보면 신기하긴 한데, 근데 이거는 게임이니까.
Hold for impact! Hold!
충격에 대비해라, 충격에 대비해라!
Now!
아하, 물을 묻혀놨겠구나. 와. 아, 졸라 멋있다. 거지 같은 놈들 죽이러 가자.
Forward! Get that ram in place! We need to open these gates! Charge!
가자. 하나, 둘, 셋, 하나! 오케이! 뒤로. 하나, 둘, 셋, 하나! 가! 하나, 둘, 셋, 하나! 옆에서 깝죽대지 마라, 거지 같은. 나갑니다. 혼자서 전쟁함. 문 열었다 들어온나. 가자.
Get that ram to the gate and push! And
아, 이런 거 좀 똘마이도 잡으면 뭐합니까? 사람이 자비가 넘쳐야 돼. 오케이, 내가 간다. 들어오이라. 문 열었다. 아니 어차피 어쌔신지를 안 할 것 같으면은
Oswald, he lives.
살아있네.
Oswald lives! Eivor, is that you? Shut your arse, twig spine.
야, 뺨을 찰지게 때린다.
This will be over soon. Worry not for me. You must stop. Silence, fool. So this is what it comes to, Wolfkist? 2 Danes fighting over a filthy Saxon whoreson? If this swine is your prize, come and get him. People of East Anglia have spoken. Give yourself up. Taken prisoner to a Saxon. To you, never.
이게 사실은 이 나무 타는 걸 없앴어야 했어.
I think no such thing. Only
the Saxon lover comes to fight.
A miserable clan you lead, Rued.
Yes, and one that has bled this country dry for 2 summers.
야야야, 물 타볼래?
Finished here, Rued.
Your battle is not yet won, Oswald.
Flee, Rued, while pity restrains my blade. Not till I've taken all these shores have to offer.
East Anglia will have its king, and it will not be you.
That groveling worm in a cage? You must be blind to stand with such a man. They should be ruled, wolf-kissed. Made thralls, not treated as equals. We are better than this. Than all of them.
Do not drag me down to the sewage you wallow in.
Why does a Dane fight tooth and nail for a Saxon?
와우.
He has an abundant fat, which you do not. He is fit to rule.
멋있다요. 나도 그러면.
Fit to lead. You are not but a murderous plunderer.
물을 타줘라.
Your efforts, only the cold dark of Niflheim.
방금 바람의 검신에 저기 맨 마지막 대빵처럼 칼에 불 붙였네.
Thank you.
You'd throw in with these wastrels? These Argir swine? For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
착해 빠졌어. 착해 빠졌어.
This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear.
These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit.
Does Eivor bow to kings?
To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot heal without his honor intact.
And what of your honor, Eivor? How much are you willing to lose?
명예가 밥 먹여주지 않습니다.
The rightful king of East Anglia has spared your life today, and so it will be.
Compassion is a virtue suited for anyone, Eivor, including you. Thank you.
가오가 없네.
Death sleep.
그쵸, 아짜리 정확하게 재판을 받고 공개 처형 받는 게 훨씬 낫지. 가오가 없었네, 내가.
See if he's well.
Praise the All Father! Oswald lives! You fact.
Thank you for heeding me, Eivor. I know the worth of such a gesture. All this is like a dream.
But you're not asleep.
Well fought, the both of you!
You came as well, old friend.
If I'd known you were still alive, I
오케이,
would have stayed in
너님.
Norwich.
빠빠이.
Look around you. A happy
보시느라
occasion and a
고생하셨어요.
glorious victory.
And soon, something more grand
삼바,
to take
삼바.
place. Our wedding, my love. If you will still have me, that is.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute. And I never...
요거까지만 보고 아마 오늘 마무리할 것 같아요.
With all your heart and soul. That's all you need ever do.
Come then. We have much to prepare for.
그렇지. 잠자리도 준비해야 되고 이제 깊은 밤을 준비해야지. 가나. 나는
A bride to wed and a kingdom to lead. What some men wouldn't give for
이
such
옆에
things.
피닐이랑은
Countless
아니다
men have
이가.
died for them. And you, Finir? Are you jealous of such things?
Hardly. My heart is afire, but my body
너의
aches.
심장이 뜨거우면 궁금하지
I
않다고 이
desire
사람아.
a long nap.
I saw a bale of hay back there.
Later, Abel. For now, I must see to the wounded.
건조해 나가서 잘한다.
Aye, of course you will.
I should return.
오케이.
Oswald's wedding will soon begin.
Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
좋아 보이네. 결혼식 날이라서 그런지.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win.
생각보다 옷이 이쁘게 디자인됐다. 그러니까 화려하진 않는데
I hereby name you man and wife, and as man and wife, I name you. Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with this Lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see it through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
실제로는 나라를 굉장히 사랑하는 사람이었네. 아, 쟤 약간 남자 스타일인가 봐. 좋지 않구만. 이분이는 만다 올라갔노?
The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look! The moon! It moves untroubled now. But one day it will be eaten by a giant wolf and the nights will be black forevermore.
Are you all right?
I've tasted glory once again. And it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now...
I always felt like Skoll or Hati, chasing and trying to fulfill Halfdan's wishes. But now I've caught my sun and moon. I've got them and I don't know.
You can let them go. Sail to a further shore.
My longship's in Valhalla. Oh, don't you remember? Firestarter.
Come on, let's get you to solid ground.
Everything's spinny.
아니 그놈의 벌꿀줄들을 먹고 지금.
You're very strong.
You're very large.
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one last glory. I should be happy. I am happy. Thank you.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Okay.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
I'm ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good. Come, join me. Friends, honored guests, we've pushed through hard times. It seems like all we've known is loss and suffering, but it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now, in all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our
어떻게 보면 제일 좋은 동맹 관계일 수도 있어.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
무종족 간의 만남이니까.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
스칼 이건 뭐지? 그냥 뭐 좀 무난하게.
Oswald, you would not have been my first choice as king. Nor my second. I thought you weak, bendable, without resolve. But not all men are as they first appear. I came to see that Oswald's heart is amongst the largest I've ever known. He is sturdy, he has wisdom, and he has courage. All qualities of a man worthy to be king. He is the king East Anglia deserves, and the king you need. To the good King Oswald!
To Oswald!
Skull!
Skull! Skull! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom. Steady all, and ready yourself for the wedding race. The king and his bride against all.
My king, he...
하하. 쟤는 또 왜 빠져나왔어?
left to guard me have been shorn. Oswald, king of sheep fuckers, show your eyes. I challenge you.
I accept.
Oswald is king, and a king must have a champion.
아니,
I will fight
결혼식
his
날부터 송장 치를 일이 있나?
Your fight is bigger than this, Lord. You must rebuild East Anglia plank by plank, and a dead king cannot keep his oaths. Let me finish this.
Oswald, you gutless Arya swine! I'll slay the wolf-kissed, then hang you with your own tongue. You always getting in the way! East Anglia can burn for all I care!
I wish it had not come to this. So much
사실 저
death,
사람도 한 나라의
so much
왕이에요.
What's done is done.
근데
You're leaving now.
오스월드가
Your wedding should be a day of peace and happiness. Today I lack both.
Eivor, you've done East Anglia a great service.
죽이면서까지 왕을
I
하고
promised
싶지
you an alliance,
않다고 했거든.
and now you have it.
And one day, I will need you to make good on that alliance. I should find Finir. Say goodbye before I leave.
충신이 될 만한.
Ah, greetings, Eivor.
You're missing the festivities.
I've had my fill.
It's as much yours as it is Oswald's.
I was a crumbling man, Eivor. Before all this, I thought I'd die a tired old failure. But now, my heart burns bright with newfound fire. I want to live hard, die fierce.
Glory cares not for age, Finir. Sail with me. My ship could always use a wise head and a strong axe.
Together?
Together.
I'll gather my things.
내 동료가 되어라. 어허.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi.
A moment.
Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting?
Silence, both of you!
Randvi, I demand that this matter be settled here and now.
Have patience, Rowan. There is a time and a place for such disputes. Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
항상 불만이야. 아, 진짜.
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood?
일단 한 명씩 들어보자.
Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan.
오케이. 그러면 홀게르가 로안의 말 꼬리를 잘라서 지금 붓으로 쓰고 있다는 얘기죠. 일단 변호를 들어봅시다.
Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom to make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump, without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifur's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
아니 홀게르가 너무 이기적인 거 아니야? 아니 물어보고 잘라야 되는 건 당연한 지사고 그냥 자기 욕심에 그냥 잘라 썼단 얘기잖아. 이거는 뭐 홀게르 편을 들어줄 수가 없는데.
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, You will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways, you are its creation.
아이고.
Silver is the only color.
아니 옛날 왕은 이런 것까지 다 해줬어? 아따마.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon.
오케이. 이스트 앵글리아까지 먹었습니다. 먹은 게 아니지 동맹을 맺은
Some
거지.
interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Svend passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
Yes, I'd heard. The poor man. I wish I could have spent more time with him before the end.
I think we all wish that. Tovi most of all.
일단 토베한테 한번 가봐야 되겠어요.